So this is the end of day 2, I guess. First day 1 of racing. We had quali this morning, which was an utter fucking disaster. It was really patchy conditions, but dry enough to be on dries. And I was on the Metzeler rear tyre, which I haven't ridden before, and it just didn't work. The bike going into corners was like shaking its head, so I had no confidence. I know it's wet. I was just fucking useless. Qualified 27th, which was really disappointing, and I'm just in tyre fucking hell. In the room, I've been working on this bike with the Pirelli 120 front and the Bridgestone 200 rear, and there are no Bridgestones available, which is why I'm on the Metzeler. And also now, not now, but a couple of years ago, they stopped making the 120 fronts, and now all the stock is exhausted. So I had to run the 125, and that just don't like it. It's got a sort of more rounded profile. You can tell it's definitely a grippier and better. It's a grippier tyre. I wouldn't say better. It's a grippier tyre. You can feel it's got loads of grip, and you can lean on it. And I guess if you're a rider that likes to bury the front into a corner hard on the brakes, it's going to be a good tyre for you. I like to carry a bit more corner speed, so I want my bike to turn quickly, and not the tyre for me. So I've had a miserable time. At least 2 seconds, maybe 2.5 seconds slower than on my BMW. So that's disappointing for me. Okay, that's enough of me whittering on about tyres. Here we go, P27, let's get into this race. All I've got to do is try not to crash and go forwards, and try not be too miserable about the tyres I've got on my bike. It's just a melee of bikes everywhere, and everyone's super keen. It's the first race of the weekend. A bit of a bottleneck here. You can see everyone's got to get down into this corner, and you're just waiting for something to happen. Watch the guy on the green bike. He's going to come across the right, whack, have that in your face, mate. I'm sure he didn't do that on purpose, but you do have to go from the left track to the right, and he's been moved across, and he has whacked him with. It looks like he's whacked him with his exhaust. So well done, all of those guys for staying on. The poor other guys, the rookie, that was some excitement for them, certainly. I am going to spend this whole race just whinging about my front tyre and not being able to turn. I got a reasonably good setup with that Metzeler tyre, the geometry of the bike, but if you look at this, should be going right, and I'm fucking going wide here, aren't I? And look how much time that cost me. And then to get around this corner, I got to go in slow. I just can't ride this front tyre. Well, I say I can't ride this front tyre. I've got a Dunlop to try tomorrow, which is more similar to the profile I'm used to. And if I do the same lap times, if I'm still shit, then it's not the tyre, it's just me. I'm just shit. But classic. I'm struggling with a bike, and I want to sell the bike. I'm so far off the BMW. I'd say 2.5 seconds off the BMW, 3 seconds off my old Kawasaki. And what's frustrating is the guys at the front. Okay, the winner got in the 54s. My PB's a 54 around here, but on the Beamer, every time I come to the track, I'm just in the 55s all day long. So it's quite painful to set I think I'm going to be starting the next. I finished this race 12th, and I'm going to start the next race 11th. This is Peter Baker in front of us. Anyway, Phil Baker. Here we go. There's Ben Neves. I used to race against him in endurance. He raced with Steve Mercer, who a very famous racer, sadly involved in a terrible accident at the Isle of Man TT, which I'm sure people will know about. But anyway, Ben's super nice guy. If you want a new set of tyres, you need to speak to Benji's Alloys in Margate. He hasn't ridden for a while, so he's coming back, but we had a good catch up. Phil Baker in front of us. He's doing Ducati BSB tri-options, so you know, he's doing really well in these sections, and then we just muller him in the straights because he's on that old, the V twin Ducati. And here we go again, can't turn the bike. I'm pretty sure it's the tyre. Well, we'll see. We got the done up on tomorrow, and that'll let us know. But this is just my race now. I didn't even enjoy this race. I've had races on this bike. I haven't done that well, but I've enjoyed it. It's been good to ride, and it's just a battle with that front tyre. And the guy that's on pole, James, spoke to him. He's a super nice guy, and he loves this tyre. So it's, you know, it's riding style, isn't it? But do you know what? If we can get down to somewhere close to the times we can do tomorrow, we've got warm up, so we've got 2 laps max, I'd imagine, to try and get a feel for that front tyre, see what we need to do, and then we got race 1. And realistically, I'm targeting race 2 as the race for me tomorrow. But I just got to see how things go, right? You know, if we can get a good setup or progress in warm up in race 1, then we should be on for something good in race 2. And you know, look at this. You know, I overtook this guy and just could not turn the bike, and he's come straight back underneath me. And he's a fire-breathing GS6R, and it's fast, that bike, to be fair. When I get next to him onto the start-finish straight, and it's not like you know, you decimate them. They're still 1000cc bikes, they're still fast bikes. I mean, look at this, not putting him in there. I mean, obviously, maybe if I could turn around the corner better, I'd come out quicker, but that's going to be my excuse all day long today, unfortunately. But we had, you know, it's nice weather, we're on a bike, you can't complain too much. And I'm going to leave you to watch the rest of this race, and hope you guys enjoy it more than I do. But here we go, we caught up with him. He was a bit closer than I got in front of him, and he's got in too tight. I'm just about turning, and now we've got a good go. That GS6R is not a slow bike, and we're onwards and upwards, looking forward to tomorrow.